Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing Shark Police. Shark Police called Shark Police because it is a Fizz Vi deck, and thus the police and the shark. Well, he's not a shark, of course, but he will get a shark if you level him up. That's the deck, and essentially it is a spell spam deck where you are going to be playing a lot of cheap spells to help level up Fizz and give Fizz elusive and the like, and also get Vi up to striking for 10 or more. This deck, I'm pretty sure, has seen versions run with Twisted Fate and potentially Draven as well, but I haven't seen it with Vi, and that confused me quite a lot, because obviously Vi will love any deck that just spams a lot of stuff really quick, as she can just, you know, get to 10 attack really fast and then level up, and she's also one of the strongest cards in the game. It's like, and P&Z has a lot of very good cheap spells, so it seems like an obvious fit to me, that would be the obvious choice for this kind of Fizz deck, and I think it does work pretty well and is a lot of fun, especially if you like Fizz. The one thing we are lacking perhaps is that we don't have too many buffs for Fizz. We could, if we wanted to, go in for Pocket Aces wherever it is. This card here to give him 2-1. I'm not a massive fan of this card. You could also put Rising Spellforce in this deck. I think that would work pretty well as well, but it is very fun, and I will take you through the list now. So we've got Premier Removal in Thermogenic Beam, and this is generally a card that you want to play early on in the game, you know, on a 1, 2, or 3 drop, ideally, before they have the, you know, chance to either deny or combat trick your Thermo Beam, because it feels pretty bad when that does happen. So ideally this is a small mana spell, but obviously it can sometimes come in big if it can kill a big unit and they don't have that combat trick. So Thermo Beam, very strong card. 2 warning shots as a way to enable Plunder for 1, also obviously costs 0 and is a cheap spell, and goes pretty well with Fizz. Fizz himself, of course, we don't really need to speak too much about Fizz. Jury Rig is again cheap, nice burst cost spell that's very good defensively, but obviously again can help Fizz get his elusive tag. It being burst speed, it's gonna give you a unit. It's just very good in general. Parlay, I think, is also obviously a very good plunder enabler. It's removal as well. If they do play a 1-drop with 1 health, this is often the best choice you'll ever get against it, and it's just a strong card in general. We aren't running any kegs in this deck, so it does potentially lack, you know, some of its potential there, but it's a very good 1 cost cheap spell. Rummage, very similar type deal. You know, discard 2, draw 2. You know, with so many cheap spells, it's oftentimes that, you know, they won't come into use all that well. But with Rummage, you have the chance to get rid of those ones that might not be as useful and come up with ones that will be more useful, and obviously goes well with Jury Rig. Same with Ye Be Warned. Obviously, sometimes the use of this is amazing, and essentially is a 1-mana cantrip with Vi on the board. Obviously, Vi already has challenges, so giving it vulnerable isn't that important, but just the fact that we're playing a card essentially is helping Vi and helping Fizz as well, and it's also going to draw a card for us, so it can be pretty nice in that sense. Also, it can be used to play heavy mind games on an opponent's attack if you give Ye Be Warned to one, like a big unit, but the one that you can kill, and it might stop their attack. It's like 5,000 IQ plays, right, when you Ye Be Warned something that they want to attack with that you can kill, and it might stop their attack. A lot of fun in that sense. Black Market Merchant, we are playing Pilfered Goods as well, of course, with him. A lot of people have complained about this card and these 2 cards in conjunction, and I'm kind of in agreement. I think it definitely should draw from the bottom of your deck for a start, and I think most likely Pilfered Goods should probably be at least 3 mana. I think that would make it a bit more balanced in general. But for now, we are sticking with them. They are extra card draw, extra things that we can play, and for that, obviously, we will enjoy that. Make It Rain, very good card. Mystic Shot, pretty much, I mean, if you're in these colors, I don't need to even explain. Make It Rain and Mystic Shot. You're playing them. It's just play them. It's not hard. Pilfer Goods we talked about. Trail of Evidence, of course, is going to 1, give us a spell, and 2, potentially give us another spell, or give us a 0 cost 2 mana card. That could be a unit as well. Either way, it's getting 2 for Vi for 2 mana. It's potentially getting 2 spells for Fizz as well. It's giving him Elusive and Burst Speed. Very, very good for this deck. Same with Flash of Brilliance, obviously. Will give us a 6 mana spell, and that will be in these colors. And the 6 mana spells plus are thus. They are, let's go from here, Hextech, which can be pretty useful, and obviously a big surprise at points as well. Strong Arm, I mean, can be pretty funny. It's not the greatest card. Legal Unlicensed Innovation can be okay. True Shot Barrage can obviously potentially win you a game, actually. And again, all these spells create big surprise value because obviously they don't know which one it is. Mind Meld is obviously hilarious and it goes with the deck very well, and will give you give you pretty good stats, you would think, for that round. And Progress Day, by far the best one that we could draw, is going to give us even more cards. So that's the deck of Vi, of course, as well. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So check it out, and let's get into some games. Fiora Ash. Interesting deck. Unyielding Spirit, perhaps. We don't have too many units. So Fiora, I don't think, is the biggest problem. We probably don't want the Rummage here. Pilfer Goods, Make It Rain, I'll probably keep. Is he going to play a 1-drop? Who knows, right? It could be Fleet Feather, something like that. But I'll drop the Parlay as well. Oh, there's a, they call this a combo, I think. So we can end the round there. Pretty sure this is what they call a combo. So we will Warning Shot into you. There's a single combat. A 1 mana single combat as well for even more surprise value. Gives us the attack as well. We'll obviously take it. Could be on Fiora here. That would not be a shock to anyone. Nope, Protege instead. So what I'm going to do is Make It Rain right now. And then I'm going to go for the old Pilfered Goods. Next turn we can play Fizz. You have to challenge this. You have to. Yeah, good. We will draw before he dies. And we take an Unyielding Spirit from him. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know that that's what he's on. And we get a 4 mana Hearthguard as well that we could potentially play. I quite like the 4 mana Hearthguard here, I think. I think that's a pretty strong play. 4 mana 5/5 that buffs our deck. It's pretty good. So yeah, I Sail Arched it, that's fine. Obviously we have a pretty nasty board presence right now. And with this Unyielding Spirit, oh god, we can put Unyielding Spirit on either Fizz or Vi. Most likely Vi. Let's be real. So he goes for a Rime Fang Wolf. We will pass here, I think. If we go for something like single combat, of course he could easily Frostbite at any moment. He will Frostbite now, of course. Flash Freeze is an interesting inclusion. Slightly annoying that he gets that off there, but we can... This is the power of Joy Rig right there. You're seeing it in action. So yes, he will get that kill there, but obviously we know what we've got. Let me at him. Could play a big Vi here as well if we wanted to. I think first though, I'm going to Trail of Evidence. See what we get. Am I going to wait for Vi? How close are you to leveling up? 5 of 6? That kind of makes me want to do it. Do I? If I play Vi here. I mean, if I could just get a kill on something, and then we've got the mana next turn as well. But we also want to keep up enough spell mana to counter something of his. Ugh, tough decision. I'll play Vi. I think Vi is just too strong not to play. He can't kill both of them, and we've got Unyielding next turn for whatever he doesn't want to kill. He could have something like Harsh Winds, maybe. I mean, Unyielding on Vi. What a joke that is. So we can take you and... You could Frostbite this. I think he's on Harsh Winds, which means that we then could Mystic Shot. Is there anything he could do about Mystic Shot? Potentially, and I can't increase the attack, so I am going to go for this Ice Veil Archer instead. Single combat on you. Do I care? Now comes the question, do I care about that? Is that worth caring about? I actually think single combat here from Vi is the correct play. Because I need this Mystic Shot to kill this. That's gonna obviously level up Vi. I could have potentially gone for the Mystic Shot on that. The problem is with that, is, you know, he is in colors that, you know, Fury of the North, Elixir of Iron, they all exist, and we need to, you know, somewhat ensure that happens. We can also go for the Merchant here as well. Well, speaking of combat tricks.
Treasures of the ages.
There is that Harsh Winds. And I think he's about to fold because I'm about to play this on you. And that's going to probably mess up his day. Okay, he takes Fizz instead. I genuinely think that's fine. Like, I'm not too bothered about that. We got second Fizz. Vi gets up to 9. Shaking his head. Do I just Unyielding Spirit? Yeah. We didn't even get to do it. But yeah, this deck, if you want to troll people, this might be your deck. Sejuani, Misfortune. This is the games I come to play. Sejuani, Misfortune. There's the Fizz. Ye Be Warned. Rummage. I think we can drop a Rummage. Maybe the Ye Be Warned. I quite like Flash in a lot of areas. Double Fizz. With Double Fizz, I don't mind dropping him on 1. But we'll keep him alive, of course. If he's playing an I don't know if this is an aggro, of course, but if he is playing an aggro deck, we could be in, you know, some trouble. I would imagine it's a Plunder deck. We'll never know. So right now we can simply flash. Well, that could be fun. Our Fizz will deal some damage. Do this as well. Well, these are both pretty good. That's pretty good. Those cards work pretty well in our deck, I won't lie. Pretty happy with that exchange overall.
The dead don't need riches.
Do I mind trading this? I don't think I do.
Say your farewells.
I'm kind of fine trading that, I think. Anything I'd want to get rid of? I mean, the Mind Meld is funny, but is it good? I don't know about that. we can pass here, I think. Okay. Stealing my little spells. I think his deck is more use than my deck is to his, I would have thought. There's a leveled up Fizz. We're on 3 Fizzes at this point. We can play Trail of Evidence. Coral Creatures fits in quite nicely as well. Jury Rig for Rummage. We've got Vi as well. When will they learn? When will they learn? I think at this point we can rummage away what? Obviously Jury Rig. I'm sorry, Mind Meld. Oh, does this not target? This doesn't target, does it? Oh, it does. Oh yeah, it does. It counts for Ezreal. So yeah, we can get rid of you. At this point we can probably play Vi. We've got double Warning Shot in case he wants to try something again. I mean, Fizz at this point is almost leveled up. So we will go in. Do I want the spell? I guess we can level up Fizz now. I don't see a reason why not. And that's going to put him under some pressure. When will you learn? Do I even care about that though? I don't think so.
Hell of a day.
Hell of a day indeed. Oh dear. This deck, if you are interested in trolling people, then I cannot say it enough. Like, this deck is just built for you. Fizz is such a troll champion. Just in every single way, this deck, oh my god. Oh god, yeah. If you like being somewhat degenerate, then this could be the deck for you. As I say, I've seen it with Twisted Fate, I've seen it with Draven. I just think that Vi and what P&Z offers you is just better. I mean, but you potentially do want to add in Coral Creatures to this deck, the little 2 mana. Do I even own Coral Creatures? I'm not sure I even do. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't think about it. You might want to put this deck card into your deck as well. This is quite a good option to have. But other than that, this is a super fun deck to play. And with the likes of Thermo Beam, you give yourself more chance to remove. And yeah, with Rummage as well. It just fits. All the cheap ones from P&Z just fit in so well. You know, just Mystic Shot, Trail of Evidence, Flash. They all just fit so well. So I really do hope you have enjoyed this video. For those of you who love to troll, this deck is, I think, one for you, and it is quite good. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.